Alright, folks, welcome to episode 3 of CRT Secrets. As always, before starting, have some respect for the knowledge and put aside all you're doing and grab yourself a cup of coffee or milk or tea or whatever you want to drink and pen and pad in hand, and let's get into it. So we have candle number 1 and candle number 2 and candle number 3. A common question which I get asked is, which one should we trade? And the answer is simple. Make sure to, during the beginning stages of your trading, make sure to 100% focus on candle number 3. Candle number 3, right? And I would argue even later, because unless you want to go around trading every single price move, which is unadvisable, right? You can trade every single price move if you want. You can physically trade 24/7, but that's not wise, right? That's not sustainable long term. It's like driving a car, right? You can drive the car all day long at top speed, right? But you risk crashing the car, right? So just because you can do something doesn't mean you have to do it, right? So you can trade all the 3 candles, candle 1, 2, 3. However, it's advisable to always wait for candle number 3, or at most candle number 2, but with extreme precaution, right? Because what happens is candle number 2, right? Candle number 2, and let's mark them. Candle number 2 is the same direction as candle number 1. Right, so it's better. Its cells are better in candle number 2. Right, and then it marks the reversal, the end of this downtrend, and then it goes up. Right, at a certain point in time, reversal happens where time meets price, and it starts pumping back up. Right. That's one thing. But the topic of episode 3 is the journey of candle 2 to candle 3. Right, so we're going to go and look inside candle 2 and 3. Because as I said in the last lecture, in lecture 2, episode 2 rather, there's 2 ways of looking at the candle. From the outside, the higher time frame candle, and the inside. So you can look at the shape of the higher time frame candle, and you can look at the lower time frame anatomy and the slop and the up and down, right? And this is something that many people, even some so-called smart money traders, right? For certain, this applies to all schools of analysis. Elliott Wave, Wyckoff, supply and demand, classical analysis. They look at price through one lens. And this is the real revolutionary discovery that changed the game of technical analysis forever, is 2 time frame analysis. Right? So you have a higher time frame for your bias and the lower time frame for the entry. And this has never been taught before, right? It's usually discarded. But ever since I came on Twitter, it seems to be pretty common. All right, you tell me why. Anyway, we're looking at the lower time frame anatomy of candle 2 and candle 3. We are candle traders, remember, right? And before we go into the lower time frame, I've been receiving many complaints of people trading candle 2 and blowing their accounts. First of all, if you blow your account because of one bad setup, you shouldn't be trading, right? Because you suck at risk management, right? That's number one, right? So if you blow your account, if you're wrong and you blow your account, then you have no business trading, in my opinion, unless you address that mistake. And number two, candle number 2 is very difficult to trade at the beginning, right? You're better off trading candle number 3. Right, so my advice, and I'm pushing you towards practicing with candle number 3 while tape reading candle number 2, right? I'm not saying ignore it, tape read it, get your eyes used to candle number 2, and then trade candle number 3. Eventually, when you master candle number 3, then, and only then, may you proceed to start trading candle number 2. And this applies to most of you, like 99% of you, for a long, long time. I do have some, across the years, some extremely advanced students. Right, so the extremely advanced student, they know themselves, and I know them. Right, they are allowed to trade candle number 2, but only them. No one else has any business trading candle number 2, right? So let's go back. Let's go into the anatomy of candle 2 and 3. Let's remove this. Let's got candle number 1 and candle number 2 and candle number 3. All right. Excuse me. And what happens is candle number 1, accumulation, right? And imagine the shape of this candle on the higher time frame, right? Let's drill the idea of multi-time frame analysis. And then you have candle number 2, which will have a turtle soup, a model number 1, a breaker, and an OTE, and later we'll have a kiss of death turtle soup, which is the last turtle soup before a target is met, whether it's CRT target or otherwise, right? And when I say target, I mean the only 2 targets we have in price, right? Because, price moves for 2 reasons only: to either attack a high or a low, or, so liquidity pool, right? So to go and target a liquidity pool, or to rebalance an imbalance, to fill a gap, basically. And even that is a high or low, right? So it's all in the highs and lows, because a higher time frame gap is a lower time frame high or low, right? So turtle soup, model number 1. These are my 2 favorite entries in this whole cycle of 1, 2, 3, right? Followed by the kiss of that turtle soup, usually a very rich, well-fueled, well-fed move, right? Because down here, smart money, the market makers are accumulating, right? Which is why usually when you're trying to catch the exact high of a candle or low of a candle, then you might find yourself, and you will find yourself, noticing a slowness in price, noticing lethargic price action. All right, why? Because they're accumulating slowly, boring everyone out, and then suddenly they have a massive price movement, which is why OTEs and Kiss of Death Turtle Soups are usually well-fed, well-fueled price moves, right? Anyway, the fixed price moves are turtle soup, which is almost always there. It's always there. And then model number 1, breaker OTE, and the Kiss of Death Turtle Soup. This is the journey of the candle during a bullish CRT from the turtle soup till the target. Right, and it's something you are going to really get your eyes used to. Right? Because along the years, all of you, you're going to trade one CRT, and then another one, and a third one, and a fourth one, and a fifth one, right? And I want you to keep in mind during the journey, during your learning journey, and during the each and every CRT you see, you will find this. Right? And perhaps it is overwhelming and it's a lot for you to take. But in that case, you have this video at your disposal to watch it once, twice, 3, 4, 5 times, as many as you want, right? And one more thing that happens, which is very important down there, is a true market structure shift. Every single CRT, and listen to this carefully, every single CRT has a true market structure shift by nature, obviously, which is marked by the CRT, the turtle soup, model number 1, and the breaker. When I say breaker, then I mean a true market structure shift. Right? And I know we haven't delved into time and CRT yet, right? But we will in the upcoming episodes. Right? So expect the upcoming episodes to be filled with time. Right? But anyway, that is the journey of the candle from candle number 1, accumulation, manipulation, turtle soup, target 50%, target old highs, and then the Kiss of Death Turtle Soup, a jet-fueled price model. Right? And let's see that in a candle. Which is not a hindsight candle. This is a candle you actually saw me call out. Right? So this is unlike the average Twitter influencer, right, who doesn't know anything. All they do is parrot information they learn from my Twitter, and go sell a mentorship, and boom, rich. Right? So this CRT is a weekly CRT, and this is something I called out live beforehand for free on Twitter. Right, /X. It hurts my soul to get used to calling it X. Right, but it is what it is. It's too common. Everyone's saying it. Right? So we have the CRT over here, candle number 1, candle number 2, and then candle number 3 onwards are all slowly but surely working their way up to the target. Right, so you got here CRT low, turtle soup, and then you got CRT high is the target. Let's be professionals. For once. Right? I came down here and said, guys, this is a CRT. A trade review into that because it's a massive price move. A trade review into how I knew that it was going to reverse. How did I know that the US dollar, the global currency, was going to stop right there and go no lower? How did I predict that beforehand? And that is something for later. All right? There you go. CRT high, not HB. All right. So the higher time frame, we have a CRT, accumulation, inflation, and distribution all the way up to the high. So all the way up to this level, we're looking for buys. Right? Now, before entering lower, what are the things I said you are going to see on the lower time frame? Number one, you're going to see a turtle soup at the low. That's a given, right? You're going to see a true market structure shift. You're going to see a model number one, and you're going to see a kiss of death turtle soup before the CRT high is reached. Those are all certainties. Right? Let's go to the 4 hour. And there you go. So CRT low, and go back, right? Pause the video right now and imagine with me the diagram I drew for you 5 minutes ago. Right, so pause for 5 seconds. And as usual, you didn't pause because you're impatient and you just want to get through the video. That's not good, right? So make sure to not make that a consistent habit, right? So low, you got here a model number one and a market structure shift, a true market structure shift, right? So low, high, lower low, breaking above that high, and model number one right there. Right. Turtle soup. This model number one, breaking above the high that broke the low, right? Both down here on that micro swing point and this one. And then, of course, you have the beautiful kiss of death turtle soup. Right, so from the beginning, candle number one, let's mark with the lines, candle number one, candle number two, right, and candle number three onwards. Right. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Right, and so on. To fill the chart with too much lipstick, I don't like it. The CRT high, CRT low, turtle soup, model number one, breaker, and kiss of death turtle soup, which in this case was the OTE as well, right? Same as you saw in Euro. And this is not all just theory. I have been forced by you all to become a mentor, right? But I am a trader first and foremost, which is why you saw me take this entire move from down here all the way up there, right? And that marks the end of episode 3 of CRT Secrets. Right? I hope you all found that insightful. I wish you all good luck, good trading, and see you in the book, and see you in, and if you made it this far, then you deserve to know the announcement date, which is the 2nd of October, 2025, is the day you will start being able to get your hands on my book, which will be produced probably in very limited quantities, right? So make sure that now you have this insider scoop, that you grab it while you can. And I wish you good luck, good trading, and see you in episode 4.